All right, I think that's pretty good. All right, so there's the card. Oh, I didn't even turn my lights on. I gotta turn on I'm gonna turn on this one and this one, but I'm gonna adjust it. I'm gonna move it down and see if it's better, because I had a glare. Bear with me, guys. Let me see how that works, and I'll turn the light behind me over top of me now. Let's see if that works. You'll have to let me know if it's better. All right, so there's the card we're going to do. Simple. Now I know there's probably a glare here, but hopefully it will be better. So let's get started, because it is, like I said, it's going to be quick and easy. All right, I'm learning where everything is. You want to start with your card base, and I'm using white, but you can use any card base that goes with your paper. Now this is the paper from last year, but it carried over, and I love this gingham, so I used this as my background. And this goes on like so. All right, all the dimensions, thanks Renee, all the dimensions will be posted when I'm done, so I'm going to set that aside. I had a piece and I don't see my red piece. Oh no, I'll have to cut one. I don't see my red liner. I had everything together. I'm looking around to see if I dropped it, and I don't see it. Maybe I didn't cut a second one. All right, so here's my panel for my image. And I have to tell you, when I inked up the tree, I did that bottom. I'm going to do it today and not do that bottom and put the blue for the snow. So I'm using Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to ink up the whole thing. But then I'm going to take a towel, and I'm going to wipe off that piece there. And I got a couple of spots. All right, I got a spot right there. For some reason it doesn't want to. I got it that time. Well, no I don't. Now I got it. I don't know if I had something on there or what. All right, so I'm going to stamp this, and I'm stamping it towards the bottom. And once you stamp, leave it there a few seconds. Hey, Betty Ann, hope you're feeling better, so that the ink can transfer from the stamp to the page. See, I still got a little bit. I didn't wipe it all the way off. Oh, well, it's not as noticeable. All right, now I'm done with the Mossy Meadow, so I'm getting rid of it so I don't get something in it. Then I'm going to take my Balmy Blue, and I'm going to ink up this, which is like a mound of snow, and I'm going to stamp that right there where the tree is. And if you kind of look through the top, you can see the bottom of the tree and get it lined up. And then I wanted some snow, so I pulled out the snow. The stamp set that I'm using is Peaceful Deer. All of this is the tree, there's that, and there's the Merry Christmas. So it's all in one thing, which I like. All right, and I'm gonna stamp my snowflakes, and I'm gonna stamp that one up in there, and I've got a few over here, a spot over here that needs some. Now, because I off-stamped and I didn't have a paper underneath, I'm going to take my rag. Make sure you always have a rag in your craft room, ladies. They are so good. All right, so there's that. Now this is mounted on a piece of red, so let me cut a piece real quick, because I cannot believe I totally forgot it. So give me this, because I don't remember the size. It'll take me a few seconds to get this. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened to it. You know what? I probably cleaned up and put it back into the, I keep all my scraps and job tickets like this. I probably put it back in there. Who knows? All right, so this is just a little bit wider, larger than the image. Now, before you turn this over, make sure it's good and dry or you'll have a mess. I have done that where I haven't let it dry and it's like, oh, it smears, and then you got to start all over again. And you can't use the back because you put glue on it. All right, so there's that. Now, I did not want this too thick, because if it's too thick, then when you go to mail it, you have to pay extra postage. And with postage going up, we want to keep that in mind. So I kept this panel flat. And I'll share a little hint with you in just a minute. All right, so then this goes in the middle. I didn't even use ribbon, I know, and there's no bling. It's like, whoa, but one of those things. All right, take a scrap of white. When you cut your paper down, don't throw those pieces away. They are perfect for your sentiments. And then I am using the Merry Christmas from the stamp set. And I'm going to stamp this on here like so. And that's perfect. All right. And then all I have to do is cut this down. And really and truthfully, it's such a quick cut that you can cut it with your scissors, which I'm going to do. Oops, that one's crooked. I can see right off. Now, I said that I was going to do that. I got to go a little bit slower so it's not too... There we go. I went too fast the first time. All right? So that's perfect for your sentiments. And then, again, save your offcuts of your other... Okay, I got to cut closer. Hold on. Can you hear it? He's on the front porch. That's the power washer. Oh, well, it's one of those things. All right. Let's see if that works. Yes, that works. All right. And again, make sure this is dry. If you're, my reds have a tendency to stay wet longer. I don't know why, but it does. This is a great layout for any card. It doesn't have to be a Christmas card. Just change your sentiment and your image. Really and truthfully, you don't need a sentiment if you don't want one. But I thought it needed something, so I'm going to add some dimensionals on here. All right. And then I'm going to take my pokey tool and put my sentiment on my card base, and there it is. Quick and easy. You can add, if you have them, some of the red rhinestones on your tree. Again, this is for new stampers, people that don't have a lot of supplies. So that's what this whole series, Stamps, Paper, and Ink, is all about. And I told you I was going to show a little, teach you, or share a little hint with you. If you have a cutter, this cutter has the track in here. I'm going to pull this back some. A track in here that your blade slides up and down. Well, if you want to know if you have to pay extra postage, if you put this in and it gets caught or it won't go through, you have to put extra postage on it. So I usually go from the top and it went on through. So that one, a linen bow would be cute too, Betty Ann, and that probably wouldn't need extra postage. So I'm always conscious of that. Sometimes I do some really elaborate cards, and they do require extra postage. So, but there it is. Quick card, easy card.